We're back again. Did you miss us?
Of course they did.
Of
Can
course
you
you
hear that
did.
question? That?
Yo, back once
No
again.
long talking.
You see that? Back. We're back again. Back once again. I got to shout out once my young boy once again, Michael. Thanks for the beat, my boy.
And Vern.
Can't forget live with the scratching, Puff and Vern.
Vern and Puff.
But don't forget, man, before we get into it, you gotta like, comment, subscribe, and share. But most of all, subscribe and comment and get in the conversation while we talk ball.
It's about that time, Vern. It's about that time. Let's talk ball. Puff and Vern, we back. We're back. We're going to jump right into the Raptor rewind.
But before we do that, we're going to take in some.
Yeah, we need something to.
What are we drinking today?
Make us feel a little better about talking about this Raptors
Yeah,
rewind.
because the Raptors got boxed up 2 games.
So we're coming straight from the Caribbean, from Greens, from Grenada. We have some special dark from Clark's Court. Sweet rum. Sweet rum. Sweet. You can't get this in Canada's. You got to hop on a plane. You might be able to get in New York. New York always have them special things, but you got to hop on a plane, head to Greens.
Cheers it up.
And get this sweet rum.
Ooh. I need this to hold us down because it was a rough week.
I need that next one.
It's a rough week. Siakam came back.
Yes, I was excited.
Positive.
He came back and he was looking good.
Didn't miss a beat.
He was looking good. He was looking really good.
Looking better than he was before he left.
Really good.
Looking better before he left.
But you know what we have to talk about.
Right. OG, I thought he was going to take a little slide back, but he's still going in.
See, Vern's trained in the HR tactics of making you feel good before you tell them the terrible news. So what else happened?
Scotty Barnes coming off the bench with Gary Trent.
I was interested when he come off the bench.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was odd.
Because he's sending a message. Because Scotty hasn't been playing. Scotty's been playing good. And with Trent, too. Trent's not playing defense.
Yeah.
So.
Gary Trent Jr., he also played off the bench. Yeah, I guess it is a good thing. As a coach, you need to look at your players and understand when they're not playing well, they got to sit.
Exactly.
You got to play people who are playing well. You can't play them just because, you're the starter. In the last 10, 20 games, you're going to always be the starter. No, you got to step up.
Exactly.
I like that move, Nick. Nick.
You know what I mean? It's going to show
Double
them.
N. I like that one.
We still need Precious, though.
Oh, we need Precious. We need Precious bad.
But with all that said, Banton is back.
Precious.
With all that being said, we took 2 hard box up.
Serious thump and fist.
It reminded me of the OKC box up.
Oh, man. Oh,
those 2 box up, especially New Orleans box up, it reminds me of the OKC box up.
It just looked bad. It looked like the team just wasn't connected. Like, it's the first time they're playing with each other. Yeah. They couldn't hit shots. They weren't making the right passes. Pierre turnovers. Oh, man.
What is it, though? What is it that the Raptors' first quarter, right? Because once they started bad in the first quarter, it trickles down to the second quarter. Happen. Right? And then the third and fourth quarter, they start playing like they should play.
They turn around. Sometimes it's like late in the fourth when they have no more time, and then they start
playing like they should play
Brooklyn.
In the first.
I knew they were down by 36 against
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I knew
they were going to come back. But I said they're going to come back, but they're not going to have enough time.
Too late.
They end up losing by 9 after being down by 36 points.
Yo, at one time, I looked at the score, right? Because I saw how they were playing, and I'm like, yo, I can't
when
watch
they were
this.
stuck on 10 for the whole quarter?
I already watched them got boxed up by New Orleans without Brandon Ingram and without CJ McCollum. Zion yammed their food, and they couldn't miss anything. So I'm like, okay, this is OKC again. Then we went and broke up Brooklyn, and we couldn't even score. I was so bad, Puff. It was so bad that I turned it off.
I had to turn it off.
And then I'm I can't get away from it, so I was watching the ticker, and I look at the ticker, and it was 49-17. I almost dead. I didn't turn back on the game. I'm sorry, Raptors. I couldn't.
Okay, enough of the box up. They got boxed up.
But OG is playing nice though.
But then they came back. They played Orlando, but you can't.
What I like with the Orlando box up, because they look at how much they got boxed up by New Orleans, over 20, right?
Yep.
So they took that over 20, and so they got boxed up a combination by like 30 points. So they gave Orlando 24 or 30. They're gonna bring
It doesn't make a difference. So, Orlando is not the team you're gonna brag about beating. You need to start beating teams like New Orleans.
Puff, I understand.
Like Brooklyn Nets.
They're coming off of. I understand. But those box-ups are gonna happen sometimes.
Sometimes back to back.
I know, and that's supposed to happen back to back though. But what I do like though is we're not bragging, but we had to give someone a box up. we had to give someone a box up. And I like the fact that we took the 2 losses, combined the score, and gave it to a next man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Serious here. But,
right?
But you have 2 L's and 1 win. I'd rather have the 2 wins and 1 L.
But the difference is now, when you look at the standings, we're not that far from the 3rd seed.
Yeah.
We're not going to catch games, 1 and 2.
But right now, we're in the 8th or 9th right now.
I
think I last looked 8th,
7th.
But after today, it might be 7th.
We're 7th because we're 12 and 11.
Might be, but still.
Right? But yeah,
that's still playing.
We need to do better, man. It's all early, man.
Raptors need to fix up.
We need to do better. But, what I mean? But I think the injuries, because when they started, they looked like they were going to go on a nice looking run, and then the injuries licked them, and now it's a step back.
What they need, I think the Raptors need really is like a secondary, like the bench mob. They need the bench to step up.
They need the bench to step up.
Because the starters aren't always going to be there. Somebody's going to injure.
We're missing a key piece from the bench.
Yeah, we are. But you know what I mean? Still. It can't be one piece missing, and it's going to be box up, because there's not that much missing. They were actually playing better.
It's true.
When they had a few other games, I can't even remember who was against. When they had Siakam out, they had Precious out,
and they're playing better. You're playing like Hernan Gomez and all those bands together.
And Banton was still there. They're running.
They're running. Right?
It's just that the second string guys need to be more efficient. They got to be more consistent, and they have to step up when it's time.
Yeah, but Raptors. You know Vern is always riding. Riding, Raptors. Boss, I'm riding for you guys.
Yo, we're always riding for Raptors. Come on, we always start with the Raptors. We want the Raptors to win.
But, you know, we can't.
Out of all the teams, we want the Raptors to win. After the Raptors, I want LeBron James' team to win.
I can't take any more of these box up. I could take competitive loss, but I can't take these box up. Especially when I can't take no competitive.
I want win.
Especially when I know
competitive win.
We know that you're better than that.
Win.
We know that you're better than that. You need to step up, man.
Come on, no.
Yo, Freddie, you need to step up your play, bro.
Yeah, Freddie does need to step up.
You need to step up.
But Freddie does step up big, but it's just not. Again, it's not consistent enough.
Yeah.
You need to be like, you don't need to score 20 every game, but score at least a 10-15.
But
with 5 assists.
That ejection that he got was arms out still.
Yeah, but the thing is, what it was, they're all frustrated.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's vexed because. Again, Raptors were getting no calls. It was like a foul. What? Yo, I'm getting boxed on that side, and I can't get a touch foul.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. But you know, we just gotta get together, boys.
Anyways, that's the Raptor rewind. So they got 2 box up, and then they handed out a box up, but they need to hand out more box up and take less box up.
Hopefully, this box up.
Come on, no.
Spurs on more box up.
Well, we'll see. The next game they have Boston. I'm actually going to be at that game. You're going to see me front row.
Oh my God.
I might have to trip Tatum, yo.
Because Tatum and Brown's on different levels, so I can't lie.
I ain't going to do that thing. I ain't going to do that.
You have to drip him.
But it's going to be an exciting game. This is going to be, I guess, a measuring stick to where the Raptors are. Because
right now, currently, yeah.
Because Boston, I think, might be the number 1 team in the league right now. How they're playing?
Yeah, man.
The league. All of the teams, then.
Yeah, man. So
I have a feeling they're coming. They're going straight to the finals. I think they're looking to take it this year. So
I know. We'll see.
They need to step up and give some this is going to be.
We'll see.
This is a box up.
Oh, one thing I gotta say.
Might have to start trade some
one thing I gotta say. OG Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, you don't know.
OG Defensive Player of the Year. Oh,
don't know. We already talked about that.
Oh, what?
But he's still up there. He's still up there.
Now he's like, yo, he's putting he's in the front running now. He's in the top 2 now, yo. Not top 3, top 2 or top 1 here.
Bad man. All right, let's move on to around
that was
the league.
Raptor rap. Now let's take you around the league. And when we go around the league, we go into a Raptor Bowl of Mystery. And what are we gonna pull out of the Bowl of Mystery?
I'm going to go first. Yeah. All right. Do you think the Suns can make it back to the NBA Finals?
Ooh. Actually, let's talk about that one. Because
real quick.
I like how Devin Booker is playing. But there's something with the Suns, man. I don't know.
There's something missing. I don't know what it is.
With the Suns, I can't put my finger on it.
And I still want to understand why Jay Crowder all of a sudden is not with the team.
Playing. Like, what happened with that
dynamic? How they
disrespected
the big man in the middle.
Ayton.
Ayton, he got his money, but I think there's something going on there.
But it's like he had to beg for it.
And then the owner now, remember the owner was caught up in some
foolishness. Yep.
Some foolishness, and he's getting suspended.
Yeah. He's gone too.
There's something wrong with the Suns organization. That there's something missing. Mm-hmm. From that year when they went all the way to the finals, they looked unbeatable. They looked amazing. Then the next year they come back and they lose to Dallas
in 7, and they got blown out.
Yeah, it was like I didn't expect that. I thought they were going to go to the Western Conference Finals and go up against Golden State. That
was the trajectory. That's how we was looking, and then woo.
This year they started off weird, but they started getting in the groove. But still, it seems like there's something missing. It's not like that year when Milwaukee won it when they went to the finals. I don't know. There's something missing on that team.
Booker's killing.
So you think they're going to be in the finals?
Nah,
I say no.
Nah, because Golden State started to.
I say no.
Like Golden State again.
Yeah, I say no. I think there's a few teams that could probably beat them.
Because Golden State is starting to look like okay. Let's start getting.
They're starting them, but it seemed like just take them on the road and give them thumping
fist.
They can't win on the road.
All right, let's go on. Tatum, MVP. Don't at me. Talking about
Tatum. I think we have a few MVP level talks in here. You know what?
I want to say yes.
You want to see it?
Yes and yes.
I agree. I think he's in the top 3.
Number 1 record, best player on the best team, averaging like close to 30.
I think he's up there. I think he is in the top 3. I don't know if he's number one. The reason why I say he's not number 1.
Who's number 1 then?
Because even the last game, who did the last game they played and they went overtime? Was it
Miami,
and they lost. Tatum had a terrible game. But you have another man on your team that could cover for you. Brown had 30-something points, his career high. He hit the shot to go into overtime. Tatum had 11 points in that game.
I know.
Now, you look at a man like Luka.
Nah.
If Luka had a game with 11 points, you think they're even going to overtime?
Yo, for Luka to win, Luka has to drop 40. If Luka drops anywhere lower than 30,
yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
But you can't win.
Tatum could score 11 points and they still win.
But you can't. But Luka's not gonna get
Luka go score under 30. They're getting boxed.
If Luka gets the Mavs into the top 6, top 5, then I could see because he has to do everything. But right now, boy, it's that boy Tatum.
I don't know what they're gonna probably say is Tatum has a better team. That's why he's there.
Well, but he's the best player on that team. If you're the best player on that team, but you know. It is what it is.
I don't think he's number 1. I think he's in the top 3.
I think he's number 1, but yeah, man. What do you think? Tatum, MVP?
LeBron just passed Magic Johnson for 6 all-time in assists. When he becomes the number 1 scorer, will he be the greatest of all?
Let's put that right there.
Time.
Let's put that right there, because we should call this man right. No longer LeBron James. We should call this man triple-double. Why? Because he has over 30,000 points. He has over 10,000. He's going to finish it over 10,000 rebounds. And he's already 6th all-time on assist list. That means what? He has close to 10,000.
You know me. I'm on LeBron's team. I'm all the team LeBron. I don't care what team LeBron is on. That's the team I'm rooting for. Other than the Raptors. Raptors on top. And then LeBron James' team. So to me, LeBron is the greatest of all time. I know people are going to argue it.
Exactly.
I know this guy named Amos. He's going to run.
We're going to bring him on the show. You're gonna
with his Jordans and kick down to the camera for that comment. But I'm still saying it. LeBron, the greatest.
Amos would be like, that's blasphemy.
All time.
Right? But listen, for a man that you guys say he's not a scorer, but yes, still he's the all-time scorer.
All-time greatest scorer. And he's not even the greatest shooter.
And he's not even the greatest shooter.
And he's up there in assists, setting up.
And it's not like everyone's like, you know, oh yeah.
And the thing, when I look about that, okay, he's 6. Magic was actually handing out dimes. Bag of dimes, because Magic didn't have a long career.
No.
Magic did not have a long career.
No.
And on top of that, there's a lot of teams LeBron had that didn't have shooters. Imagine if he had real shooters around him.
He'd probably in the top 5. He's top 3.
He would have been up there.
Because he's right. Chris Paul's in the top 3.
Just like Stockton and Malone. Stockton racked that up because all it was pick and roll. Here, Karl Malone.
There's no one is passing. No one's passing that man. But LeBron is solidified. Number 1. I don't care what you want to say.
Anyways, go on. We can't talk too long because somebody might want to kick down camera, so he's the number one.
Royal family at the Celtics game.
Dash with that.
I'm
what royal
away.
family?
I'm dashing away. But
was it
funny?
Jesus, Mary?
Jaylen Brown and the Celtics coach's response was, classic. The man said the only royal family I know of is Jesus, Mary, and something. And I was like,
Jesus, Joseph, and Mary.
That was that's an answer.
About royal family. Give back the people them jewels. AD dominant performance.
Yo.
No, I'm going to dash that way because street clothes needs to perform a little longer. Look, camera, take this, take this.
I have to.
Take.
Nah, over the last 8 games, I got to give it to him. We're going to dash away.
You see where the card went? Vern, you see where the card went? You see where the card went?
It's,
the reason why, he's been playing well right now, lately. Yeah. No, I need to see at least half a season.
True. All right.
Not no 3-4 games.
No, 8. It was 8. Not
I don't care about 8 games. That's like a week in the NBA. I want to see at least half a season.
I said that's a week in the NBA.
Half a season. At least. Before I give you any props. Sorry.
I give you that.
Next.
I give you that.
Next. You still call street clothes. The next one called pajamas.
Will Bulbo win most improved player this year? I'm going to discuss that.
We got to talk about
I'm a Bulbo fan. Right?
A big fan.
I'm a Bulbo fan.
I just saw him go coast to coast on the Raptors and do some.
I don't know if he'll get it.
He must get it.
He might get it.
He must get it because how much was he averaging?
He went from obscurity to now
averaging 0.2 points and like 1 minute a game.
But what most people don't know about Bobo, right? Bobo was supposed to be a top 5 pick. But in college, he broke his leg when he was at Oregon.
Yeah, but he's in the 5th season, 16 or something like that.
Nah, he came in before.
He's at least 4
seasons. I'd say 4
seasons.
Right? But then Denver didn't play him. I thought Denver was going to play him. I was like, Denver got another steal. I'm like, Denver got Porter Jr. and then they got the next year they got.
So they had this man sitting on the bench.
And the 7, Manute Bull's son, Bull, 7'2", with a 7-something wingspan and has handles guard skill.
Shoot.
So
block.
That's the thing.
His defense needs to step up a little bit.
Of course.
I can't lie. His defense is not all there.
He just reached. He never got a chance.
But he's balling though. He's looking exciting.
Everyone's like
talking about this Victor, that guy in France, the young man's going to be number 1 pick next year.
But this Bobo does the same
doing
thing.
The exact same thing.
But the only difference is Bobo never got the shine, never got the time. But now he's getting the time, and you see flashes.
Yeah.
20-something game. But then you see the fall off, the inconsistency. But he hasn't been getting minutes.
He hasn't been no minutes.
I'm a Bull fan.
We'll see.
I thought the Raptors was going to sneak in there and grab him still. I was waiting for that.
It would have been a nice sneak.
Imagine
because you know the Raptors are going to play in it.
Come on now. Koloko? And if we had him instead of Koloko, shoot.
Is the Lakers' recent play encouraging?
Okay. The one thing I said about that, I'm gonna start. It makes me want to start watching.
I realize I dashed with the car. The car got verse.
Who is your top 3 MVP?
We could dash with that. We talked about that. Tatum's at number 3.
Tatum's number 1.
Shai should be an all-star starter.
Hell yeah.
I said that from last week.
Hell yeah.
The greatest Canadian player this year in the NBA is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Still say Wiggins.
We're going to say yes. I'm going to give you some of his stats this year. 31.1 points per game, 6.1 assists per game, 4.9 rebounds, and 1.7 assists. Steals per game. This sounds like MVP level numbers, y'all. But he's not even going to be up there. Trust me.
Can you play on OKC?
Shai. Yeah, bad man.
Was LeBron right for calling out reporters for not asking him about Jerry Jones?
You know what? We should fling this way and give our quick comment. We all know what this is about. We don't want to be a political podcast, but you know what this is about. I respect LeBron for talking about it because enough of them reporters are going to talk about Kyrie. But there's a whole bunch of things. Kyrie said the same thing. Where were you when we're getting disrespected? You don't ask no questions.
Well, we know where he was.
Yep.
He was in the background. You know what I mean? So to stop Desegregation.
And you know how the NFL go with all these things.
Trying to stop segregation.
You see how much owners are in the NFL, black owners. See how much black coaches.
Yeah.
And all of the players, them.
All these men are standing up for this man. I'm like, yeah. But the optics. I hear you want to say that, but what did Kyrie do? He tweet a picture. Not a link. He tweeted a picture.
He was not the rally.
He was not the
with
rally.
The pitchforks.
He wasn't there. He tweeted a picture. So if you're going to give the man that smoke for that picture, I understand it's 10, as LeBron said, it's a long time ago and people learn, but I don't think that man learned.
Yeah. But then again, we know what it is.
We all know
what it is.
We already know what it is.
Vern, is it my turn?
Yeah. Let's get
Then
off
we go
of
to
that.
the next one.
You know what I mean?
So this is the last card we're going to talk about. I think, we already talked about LeBron passes Magic for 6 all-time on the NBA assist list because we know LeBron is the greatest
of
all
time.
So that's our
And
episode,
on that
folks.
note, that's Puff and Vern, another episode. So, if you like the content, if you like what you hear, you know what I mean? We invite you
I like
back.
this rum.
We
Clark's
invite
Court.
you back.
Special
we invite
dark.
you to
From Grenada,
subscribe.
the Caribbean. Not Spain, Grenada
Subscribe.
in the Caribbean.
We also asked you to jump in the comments with us, man. Let's discuss things. Help us grow. Like, comment, share.
Puff and Vern.
Turn on the notifications so you know when we drop.
Until next time.
Hit that subscribes. We're out.
Peace.